So quite often while flying we will notice other aircraft in our vicinity, and particularly when they are leaving vapour trails, as you can see in this photograph. This was taken on a flight between Colorado, USA and Arizona in December 2016. We were cruising at 37,000 feet and this aircraft was crossing our path right to left at 35,000 feet. As you can see, he is visibly well above the horizon. So this will be a familiar sight to airline pilots operating in busy airspace such as North America, Europe and China. Now, even though we can see the other aircraft clearly today, it's not always the case. Sometimes you don't see the vapour trails and other times you will have cloud or poor visibility. And that is why modern aircraft also have a system called TCAS, which is a traffic collision avoidance system. So by referencing the TCAS indications, we know the distance and relative altitude of aircraft in our vicinity, and this particular aircraft was operating at 35,000 feet. He was 2,000 feet below our altitude and he was at 22 miles distance. So we were cruising at 37,000 feet. The aircraft is 2,000 feet below us at 22 miles, and as you can see here, it is clearly above the horizon. And any military pilot who has performed air-to-air intercepts at high altitude will tell you that when you're approaching a target on radar at the same altitude as your aircraft, you are scanning for him visually well above the horizon. There's no point looking at the horizon for the aircraft when you're at high altitude because he won't be there. Aircraft at your altitude are going to appear significantly above the horizon. And having personally conducted several air-to-air intercepts, both operationally and numerous times in training in jet aircraft, I can only laugh every time I hear a flat earther tell me that the horizon always rises to eye level, because anyone who actually believes that would not last 60 seconds in a dogfight. So this photograph with the data has been around for more than 18 months, and I have shown it to numerous flat earthers on my channel during discussions. But let's take a look at these figures in Walter's Advanced Earth Curve Calculator. And what I've done here is set up the observer height at 37,000 feet, the target distance at 22 miles, and the target size at 35,000 feet. And that top of the target therefore represents the altitude of the other aircraft at 35,000 feet. So we can see the true level position is here. It is 3 degrees down to the horizon, and the other aircraft 2,000 feet below us is about 1 degree down. So it's about 1/3 of the spacing between true level and the horizon. Now if we put that into the calculator, it matches perfectly. There is eye level, there is the horizon, and there is the aircraft at 35,000 feet, about 1/3 down from eye level. So we can see very clearly here that the globe prediction matches the observed reality. But let's take a look at how it would appear on a flat earth. So changing from the globe to the flat earth, we instantly see that the horizon is now above the aircraft position. And that is what we would expect according to the rule of perspective. The aircraft that is below us, 2,000 feet below us, will appear below the visible horizon. However, that is not what we see in reality. What we see in reality matches what the globe predicts. When you put the two side by side, you can see there is a glaring difference. On the flat earth, that aircraft should appear below the horizon. On the globe, it appears well above the horizon and slightly down from true eye level. And if you're wondering how we know where true level is in this photograph, in the aircraft I fly there are several ways of accurately seeing the position of true level. In the head-up display we have the velocity vector and the horizon line, and you can see here very clearly that the visible horizon is several degrees below true level. Additionally, we have the eye alignment balls that the pilots use to adjust the correct seating position before flight. Vertically and fore and aft, it sets the eye at the correct position to look through the head-up display and down at the instruments clearly. And these eye alignment balls have been shown in several of my videos, and in this one you can see lining up the 3 eye alignment balls, that's the position of eye level. And in this particular video we had a moonrise, and you can see that the moon is clearly below eye level. So by referencing the eye alignment balls and the head-up display, I can accurately determine where true level is in this photograph. Now I'm going to produce more on this topic, and the next video will show real-time video showing the TCAS indication of the aircraft, and also referencing the eye alignment balls so that you can see for yourself where true level is, that the aircraft is below our own position and yet visibly above the horizon. So once again, just to summarize, we can see very clearly that the flat Earth model fails to demonstrate what we observe in reality. And once again, the globe prediction matches observed reality perfectly.